Quest is here. I got some demos to play here and there. Not going to go as hard as I've gone in the past, but first demo we have is Adventure of Samsara. So we're just going to start the journey right up. This is a Metroidvania. I think this is an old Atari IP. Could be wrong, but I know Atari published this game. So, we like Atari. Press again to skip. Oh, we're not skipping. I was just moving my mouse. Bunch of chores while Johnny is sleeping. Let's go. There aren't enough games to justify buying it for me, I feel like. That's fair. The only Nintendo game they have right now is Mario Kart World. Or you can play a bunch of old Switch games. What's up, Falcus? Yeah, the remaster Bravely Default. The only reason to buy a Switch 2. A crow took like a gold thing in this. What are we going? What's going on here? Oh my. What is happening? What is happening? Okay, he touched the sun and became a knight. Okay. Whoa, this thing looks weird. Oh, this is definitely... Turn off camera shake. We don't want that. Data cube acquired. By fire, our bones shall be renewed to their integrity. This game kind of reminds me of both Metroid and Castlevania. They really got to make a genre. I hear that so much, that so many games remind people of Metroid and Castlevania. I feel like they really need to make a genre that can relate to people feeling that way as well. Because you're not the only person that said that about games that I've played. They really need to make a new genre. Wake up, babe. New genre just dropped. Castroid. That could be pretty good. I like that. I may not have had access to 2K because I don't have hardware acceleration in my browser. I mean, I checked it on mine and mine was only at 780p. But the fact that I feel like nobody probably has that on. I just went back to 1080p immediately because I was like, okay, whatever. Okay, I was not supposed to go over the other way. Ah, sight to behold, a formidable hero destined for grand deeds. Would you kindly liberate me from these confines? First, however, you must arm yourself. Perhaps the chamber behind you holds what you seek. It probably does. You didn't have 1080 option either? Yeah, now you have 1080 available because I disabled the 2K streaming thing because it clearly did not work. Press X to slash with the sword. Press B to parry with the shield and counterattack with a powerful slash. X or Y to attack with the sword while in mid-air. The elevator is locked from the other end. I was not looking. We just had a new genre of horde survivors a few years ago, and we're still recovering. Freaking Horde Survivor games. Those things are everywhere. Why the hesitation, illustrious hero? The chain awaits the decisive blow of your blade. Proceed, shatter, and let the gate yield to your might. My gratitude, esteemed hero. The chains you have sundered have also released the mechanism that opens the gate beyond. I am of people known as the Orphics. I sense that beneath the armor, you are the same essence of closely akin. We have been besieged by necromancers. Some among us resist, yet none possess the strength or resolve to do what must be done to eradicate them. You, however, are different. Proceed, leave this crypt and forge a path to the Orphic village above the Duskwalker's tundra. Allow me to mark it on your map. Press plus to open the map and visualize the map. Yep. How were the 2 days off? I barely consider Monday a day off because I edited a video for 6 hours, which I uploaded yesterday, but it was good to be away from streaming for a couple days. If you stream too much, it starts becoming miserable. Really old Apple II game, Karateka. I think this is a remake of a really old game. It's probably not that one. But I'm pretty sure this is... Well, not a remake, but... I think it's a really... Alright, let me open up my map. We want to go to the bird. Gotta do the cooking by the book. Cried seeing the Expedition 33 stream. Expedition 33 is still great. This game does feel very clunky, though. I don't know. Expedition Dirty P. Of course. Is that the Lazy Town remix reference? Of course. Oh, I am in deep trouble. What is this? Interdimensional bootleg acquired. I don't know what that is, but I am almost dead, so we'll take it. Cheese subscription today. I found out yesterday with my phone plan I have a free subscription to Crave. Don't you love it when you randomly find out the things you're paying for every month because you need them also gives you a free subscription to something else and you're like, oh, cool. Can I just recover health? Oh, no, I have 2 potions in the bottom left. I'm blocking that. 2 potions in the bottom left to start it off. It's the most basic Crave. It's the most basic Crave subscription, as in we have ads with it. But hey, I'm not paying for it, so I don't mind. I'm paying for my phone plan, but my next fest demo list is already full. Sorry, Apterus. All right, have a great day. I won't. No, you too. With the golden anvil to interact, hell with the golden anvil to save your progress. When dead, you will be reborn there. The last anvil interacted with. Okay. I wish you good luck on getting your game out to people. All right, we're resting. That's one thing I don't like about Next Fest. I feel bad when I can't play everybody's demos. The last time I did Next Fest, I went way too hard with the demos, man. And I'm not trying to go super hard with the demos again. Falcus, they probably left. That's another thing. People come into the stream, you know. And obviously, they're going to be new viewers, but they're not going to stay unless you play their game. But I already know what games I want to play. Dyson War? Oh, they're in Discord, they have a higher chance of me playing it. But, like, I got, like, 16 demos yesterday. Literally, like, all of them were just on my wish list, so... I was like, alright, I'll look at all these games for Next Fest for a little bit. See how they are. Greetings, traveler. I'm Patista, the Orphic Crypt Keeper. I locked myself in this cage to be safe from the Reaper. By playing the prisoner, I avoid the undead creepers. Ah, an interdimensional bootleg. Quite the rarity you've uncovered. By the way, if you bring me three more tapes of interdimensional bootleg, I can conjure some fine equipment for you. Also, there's still 8 tapes of interdimensional bootleg yet to be found. Only 8 total?
A singular strike.
Brandon! 83!
Thank you for gifting me a stream on this day for my enjoyment, while I painstakingly click the same 25 farming tiles of a medieval point-and-click game.
Sounds like you're playing RuneScape. Brandon, thanks for the 83 months. Greatly appreciate that, good sir, as always. I hope you're doing good. I freaking miss you, man. Thank you for the support. I hope the YouTube grind has been good for you as well. I'm not playing RuneScape, but Brendan's playing it. What time zone am I in? I'm in Mountain Time, so it's 8:52 a.m. I'm one of the 10 people in Mountain Time. It is hard to get that parry window down. Required key not found. Ah, shit. Really been pushing myself to get this 99 farmer shit done so I can move on to more fun activities. Let's go fun activities! I'm gonna save again. Maybe the thing I got will get me the key with this guy. Ah, I see you've brought the spoiled elixir. Let me take a sip. Oh my, that certainly stirs the senses. Ugh. Okay, we got the key. Things are well. We got a car, found a nearby beach we can bring the kids to. And speaking of, they're on summer break after next week is over, so they're real excited. Hey, a car! Congratulations. I am extremely jealous because I wish to have a car, but I hope you guys have a great time. That's fucking awesome. That's awesome. In the summertime when the weather is fine, oh, I'm facing a boss and I'm gonna die. Oh, big parry. Have good public transit? I mean, it's okay, public transit. Like, it's okay. It gets the job done. But I would much rather have a car because an activity that takes, say, like 20 minutes would end up taking like an hour. Like driving to the gym would take me 10 minutes. Instead, it's like a 40-minute ordeal trying to catch a bus and trying to time it all and sit on the bus, you know? For a $400 car is a car? Yeah, $400, that's a car. I'm trying to save up slowly for a car on top of saving for streaming related stuff, but I feel like I'm overestimating how much insurance would cost for one single person that has a good driving record. Granted, I don't really have much of a driving record in Canada, but has a good driving record and one car in general. But I am trying to save for one. A car is a car, man. It's just cars are just convenient, you know? And the public transit, like, it's there, but oh, I'm dead. We now go to Walmart for groceries because it's much cheaper than the grocery store within walking distance. Is stuff like groceries becomes easier because when you're walking to the grocery store, you can only carry so much unless you have like a little cart that you're bringing with you. Granted, you still have to pay for gas and upkeep and insurance, but the bus rides as well. Like if we want to go somewhere far away, it takes like an hour. Because you might have to take 2 buses, even though it's like a 20-minute drive from your place. But like, oh, you don't have a car. You have to catch one bus, maybe wait for another bus. And like I said, I don't mind public transportation, but I value my time a lot more. And if I can only go to the gym a couple times a week because it's like a 3-hour ordeal to do like an hour workout with recovery because I have to worry about taking a bus. Oh, come on, man. Do you ever bike? I don't have a bike. Yeah, also, I'm the one that carries the groceries home when we go to the store, and it's only like a 10-minute walk or so, but it's still like the groceries get heavy. I get tired, you know? What's up, Brainoid Games? Oh my god. You don't hardly use your car? Yeah. It would just be nice to have, but I understand that it's not in my cards right now. But maybe, hopefully, in the future. Driving gives you anxiety. I haven't driven in almost 5 years, which would honestly kind of scare me because it's been so long, you know? But I feel like if I get behind the wheel, but I do have a driver's license in Canada. When I moved here, I replaced my New Hampshire license with an Ontario one. They didn't even give me a test because of my history with driving in New Hampshire. And then when I moved from Ontario to Alberta, they just gave me another license. So I have a license. I do have my driver's license. What is up, Devil Legacy? Hey, gamer. It's just I don't have a car. And I imagine the insurance might be a little more pricey than I'm not sure how much insurance would cost for one person, but that's why you get quotes. You figure out what car you're going to get, and then you figure out what insurance you're going to get. We reckon the Dustwalker's Tundra took a mighty hit. It did. Necromancers did their nasty business and left an undead to pick its bones clean. Because you're driving me crazy. We've holed up in the fort at the Orphic village, but it's about as safe as a leaky roof in a hailstorm. Oh, you had to freaking schedule one in England? Yeah, I'm lucky. US and Canada have very similar road rules, so they just trusted me. I've been consolidating spreadsheets and adjusting online inventories to match for 2 days. I have such a love-hate relationship with Excel. Good old Excel. Everybody loves Excel. Stand, especially if an older one, it shouldn't get ridiculously expensive. Cars in my city are weird because it gets so cold here. You need to be able to like plug your car in or something to like make sure it doesn't like freeze or some shit because it gets to like -40 Celsius in the winter. Punk augmentation system acquired. Your gauntlet can hold upgrades to power you up. If all slots are in use, you must first unequip one of them. Oh, you have to unequip them that you get? Interesting. Oh, these are probably the upgrades you keep forever. Yo, what up, Brainoid Games? Hi, how you doing, gamer? Increases reward given from smashed objects. Okay, so I can have 6 gauntlets on. Okay. I don't know why, gamers. I'm also just... I feel so tired still. Yeah, I haven't streamed in 2 days, but I still feel so tired. Freaking Nami keeps waking me up at like 4:30. And it's terrible. What up, platypus? Hey, gamer. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Can't interact with enemies nearby. Oh, I didn't even see that spider. I got 419 coins. I guess we'll see all these games that I'm playing. We'll see if they still stay on my wish list after playing. The elevator is locked from the other side. Yep. I didn't watch it, but I heard some things. The last game for the Oilers was an absolute disaster on Monday night. It was... It was some dirty hockey, to say the least. Wasn't good to see at all. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. And if not, well, fuck. That's unfortunate. Hey, can I save the game? I'm in deep trouble. I don't know, this, it just feels...
Well, that's unfortunate.
So clunky. Had no time to play any games this Next Fest. Yeah, I've gone way too hard in the past with Next Fest because I'm like a full-time creator. And I would like make videos on every game I play, but the videos never did good enough for me to justify putting in that much effort again. So I'm taking a more chill time with Next Fest and debating if I want to make a video on all the games I play. Could be really good. I need to heal. What is this? Use R to move the solar lamp. Hold LT to burn necro roots. Hold LT to charge devices with an electromagnetic pulse. Dirty hockey from who? Well, I mean, the Panthers play dirty hockey all the time, but the Oilers just were getting penalty after penalty after penalty. And it was just like, oh my god, this is awful to watch. You're a game in the festival and you're trying to make sure that things are going well, watching streamers to catch up with the games at the festival. There's so many good games to play as well. Like, I feel bad because when I play Next Fest, a lot of people come in with their game and they're like, hey, you want to play my game? And like, I'm usually like no offense to them, I usually scout games ahead of time and kind of know what I'm getting into. And then I'm like, nah, sorry, I can't. And then they're like, all right, see you never. And I'm just like, okay, bye. Sorry, I couldn't play your game. I'm busy. I've planned ahead of time what I can and can't play. And this, like, last Next Fest that I participated in, I think I skipped one. But I think it was October. I played like 30 demos. And I was just exhausted at the end of it. 30, I remember the YouTube title, 33 games reviewed in 20 minutes. You almost never play demos. It's fun to play some demos, but I don't want to make the demos the entire stream, basically, like I did with the last Next Fest. I want to try to get maybe 4 demos done. That should be like 3 hours, and then maybe play something else. Because I like playing other games. God, I hope I can save soon. Yeah, the nature of Next Fest is hard, and like I can get devs trying to get their game to as many people as possible, and just going into streams asking them to play is good, but I don't mind demos. It can help me determine if I actually want to play a game on my wish list, and if I actually want to buy it when it comes out. But I'm also a full-time creator, so I get way more time to play games. And even then, I still am not playing enough games. Like my roguelite tier list video, I have been barely playing any roguelites because Metroidvania May took up so much of my time. And now I'm also doing a Doom marathon, which I played a little bit of Doom yesterday for the Let's Play channel because I wanted to play Doom. But my last video seems to be doing pretty good. The click-through rate has gone down exponentially, though. But it's at 3 out of 10. 5% click-through rate. Still doing really good for a new Burr video, though. Oh, wait. You just unlocked your first spell. Spells consume mana to be used and have varied and powerful effects. You regain mana by hitting enemies. Press LB to cast spells. Pushes enemies away by releasing mana. Good morning, Gamer Pro. Oh, I didn't even see that. Did I just lose all my stuff? I didn't lose that. And I still have my spell. Okay. Okay, that's not that bad. Okay, so I like that you don't lose all your progress in terms of items gained. So you don't even know how successful Next Fest could be potentially doing for you. Oh, God. That's annoying. Yeah, YouTube lets you see your stats so quick, which I always like. Do you mind if I ask what your typical 24 hours after a video is? I've been trying really hard with evergreen content. If it's a really good video that I make, 24 hours, it would have a couple thousand views. If it's like a really good video, that's really good for me. But typically, I'd say 500, maybe 600. I feel like my videos start off so slow and get so little engagement in terms of comments and whatnot compared to other people in the industry that I've seen that do the same stuff as me. Which can be a little like, okay, wait a minute. Am I just like not fun to engage with, or am I just... I don't know. Becca, thanks for the 41 months, Becca. I hope you're doing good. Hello. You seem to be stuck at the 1.5 thousand hump. I sometimes can, like, understand. I sometimes know when a video is about to, like, slow down. Like, the videos I make, I want them to get more views over time. Like, my roguelite video that I made during my birthday, like the 8 hours I played roguelites for, That video started off 2,000 views in the first day, but now it has 200,000 views a month later. That's what I want my videos to do. I don't care. Like, let them start off a little bit slow, but usually my videos get stuck at like 2,000 views. Like, before the roguelite video, I've had like 4 videos just get stuck at like 2,000 views. They kind of slowly gain traction, but not really. And it's kind of just like, okay, well. YouTube is hard to try to figure out, like, that evergreen content that people want to watch all the time. Also, Brendan, I imagine it's even harder for you because you're doing, like, weekly episodes, right? So you gotta hope somebody finds the series brand new and then they're like, oh, let me go back and watch episode 1 and watch all the whole series. Which you're doing RuneScape. That's good background noise. Oh, we're about to be where we need to be. The Orphic Village. YouTube is hard. But I honestly think YouTube is also really satisfying and fun to try to figure out. Compared to Twitch. I'm terrible at growing on Twitch. That's my fault, though. Ah, is that a voice I hear? Or merely whispers carried by the wind, spirits that tease an old adept? It matters not, silent one, let us proceed, shall we? In the epochs long faded, Orphics journeyed upon the pilgrimage of mysteries, a spectacle that graced the very fabric of existence. A magnificent procession from the Orphic crypt stretching unto the great Orphic tree where horizons dissolve in the infinite. Understand, an Orphic is not truly whole without partaking of the Orphic tree's nectar at least once in their sojourn. It is our tree of life, our tree of knowledge. Without it, sustenance, we risk becoming mere shadows of ourselves. But then the necromancers emerged, they shattered the bridge, sealing the sacred path. Since then, we've subsisted by gathering sap from the rare sprouts that grace us. Blessedly, one among us defied the old taboo, seizing a sprout and planting it here, nurturing hope anew. What's up, Chibi? We're on demo number 1. It's a Metroidvania game, I think of a classic IP. It's published by Atari, though, which makes me think it's a classic IP, but maybe it's something totally new. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a Metroidvania. Howdy, Shining One. Yep, it's me, scout by nature, wanderer at heart. I drift across these lands, bringing news to the village. I move quicker than a hare on the run, so you might see me pop up here and there if the coast is clear. Might be one day you'll catch me, who's to say? Our aqueducts are frozen stiff. They are not even our branch or the Orphic trees hangs on by a thread. Best head east, right past the village. Gedefstio. Got the key to the eastern gate if you ask nice. Ain't no way forward without taking down the necromancer overlords. I've scouted their hideaways. Marked them clear as day on your map. There's 3 of them. Scaregore, the overlord. Darklore, the corsair. Dr. Gwardum. Hey, mind this, if you're wondering what's next, just seek me out. I ain't hard to find. Also, what's up, Mojo? Hope you're doing good. This game is published by Atari. Is this Whisk of Wayne? No. Community encouraged me to slow it down farming because I was nearly burning out on the site. That's, Brendan, that's me right now with trying to get my podcast back going. I really want to get my Interview in Indies podcast back, even though I haven't been playing as much Indies on stream. Want to bring back the Interview in Indies podcast, but maybe not go once a week and just kind of do it at my own pace. Good morning, Avatar. How many reps do you recommend for beginners? It really depends on what your goals are. If you're going for more strength building and muscles, you probably want to do 8 to 12 really good reps on the heavier weights that have easy overload. If you're doing 12 reps really easily on an exercise for like 3 sets, 2 sets, you just bump it up a little bit. I'd say 8 to 12 reps if you're trying to build that muscle faster. If you're going really hard, maybe 6 to 8. But I feel like 8 to 12 is a sweet spot if you're doing like 3 sets, maybe 2 sets, depending on the muscle that you're trying to build and how much you've already worked it. Like on chest days, I do my chest like every time I go to the gym. I know I'm gonna go like 2 times a week. I'll do like 3 sets of like a bench press, pretty heavy, 3 sets of like the heaviest weight that I can do at like 8 to 12 reps consistently. So like 60-pound dumbbells on the bench press, try to get 8 to 12 reps every time. Slowly build up as I can, and then do like 2 sets of a chest fly. But if you don't feel like doing super heavy reps, you could go kind of lighter weight. Like, if you're going lighter weight, you'd want to do more reps. So, like, let's say I'm like, oh, I feel like going lightweight today, you know, deloaded a little bit. I would do, like, 40 pounds for, like, 16 reps. As long, they also have to be good reps, not like, like, yeah, you want to get a full range of motion, control the negative. That's what they say. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it's just exercise, you know? Just got to be good reps, and you should be feeling it. Oh, so it might be that time once more, the turning of cycles, where we might choose whether the old songs are restored, rewritten, or forgotten. I think you are wise enough not to voice your questions even if they linger in your thoughts. That would be for the best, for I might only reveal what has been presented to you, at least my role of remembering the old, twist your role of being in the new. Okay. This is the adventure game. It's also a Metroid. They say it's a Metroidvania, which I think it is. So you're the one whom Saga has spoken to so reverently. Your gleam in armor may impress others, but it does not sway me. Remember, actions speak louder than appearances. Our community has faced much hardship, and we cannot afford false hopes. Our water supply systems have frozen over, and soon the cold may claim us all. Mechanisto, one of our own, ventured down the frozen aqueducts via the elevator to inspect the machinery. He has not returned. The elevator remains absent, and the path is swarming with puppet soldiers. I cannot risk more lives. Perhaps you can find another way east of the Duskwalker's tundra before the entrance of the enormous pit. Okay, yeah. Give me the gate key. Saga speaks highly of you, believing you may be the one from the ancient prophecies. However, trust is not granted lightly in these times. Yup. Sorry, Code. My list is kind of full right now. You can post it in chat if you want, but I probably will not have time. I'm not trying to go super, super hard on Next Fest. I have not heard of Lost in Random. I have been very bad with keeping up with new games, especially indie games. I have been very bad at it, because sadly, new indie games are hard to grow on YouTube and Twitch. And I'm trying to grow on those platforms. I like them, but I can only do so much. Yeah, Brendan. I honestly still feel like I stream way too much. Even with 2 days off, I still feel like I don't have enough time for all the stuff that I want to do. Karuta Clan got 6 million views on our Unmourned Our game on TikTok. I don't even know who they are. The dragons would run up and eat you, which was scary for a 4-year-old. You don't want to get eaten by dragons? God, those guys are annoying. I'm so bad at parrying them. Ugh, what is that thing? Ay. Parrying seems to be very important in this game. Daz also played it. I don't know who that is either. You can link it in chat, but I won't have time to play it myself. Plus, I'm also not the biggest horror fan. I don't play a lot of horror games. Oh, I meant to parry. It feels so awkward to parry while you're trying to attack as well. Hey, chat, how does that game look? Wish you the best. I wish you good luck on the next fest, and I hope your game sees nothing but success. Dude, I just got ping-ponged like it was nothing against those guys. The parry window is so vital. I need to get that parry window down on those guys because they are absolutely killing me. Also, magic only restores when you attack someone, it seems. Okay. Well, I'll be loaded with money in this game, that's for sure. Periwinkle? No, periwindow. I parried and I didn't even do anything. Like, I feel like I had the parry window perfectly and he still just charged right through me and killed me. Oh, man. The combat, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. The combat just feels slow. But I think it's a skill issue. Kind of like Axiom Verge being a skill issue. Good morning, Saturns. Okay, I can dash through him all day long. I can dash through him, so maybe that'll be the way to kill him. Also, you guys see what I mean with the being in Next Fest? A lot of devs coming in, trying to sell their game to me. And then when I can't play, they leave. They want to hustle. I mean, it's not easy being an indie game dev, let me tell you that. Not that I have any experience of being an indie game dev, but I've talked to a lot of them. I've interviewed a handful of them. And it's not easy. Like, I get it. You gotta do what you gotta do. This is the perfect time to shamelessly self-promote your own stuff because I'm playing game demos. You have a game demo. But I also already have 16 demos. Hello, A1. If you actually had a demo of your game available, I would put it on my list. I actually had 15 demos, but then I remembered Dapper Dog Digital, the people of Biogun. They have a demo being made as well. So I added their game to my demo list because I was like, I gotta get Dapper Dog in there. If I've worked with you in the past, I say work as in I interviewed them once and they were awesome. If I've played your game in the past or, you know, I interviewed you on Interview in Indies, then there's a higher chance your demo will be played. When a celestial flame befalls upon us that rest within the ground, one shall rise with ancestral light bearing the power of mind and choice. What? Am I allowed to promote something? Sure. As long as I'm allowed to say, did you guys know that gifted sub bundles of 5 or more are 35% off right now? Whoa! You can save yourself a lot of money. I don't have any sub goals right now, though, so keep that in mind. But 35% off on gifted sub bundles of 5 or more. I hope you appreciate my hustle just like I appreciate the... Oh, I respect the hustle of the game devs. Maybe Bethesda will drop by and give you a free Doom the Dark Ages code. I literally already got a free Doom the Dark Ages code by Bethesda. I got it when the game came out. Give out the chat. Oh, the chat? That would be pretty cool. I don't think that would happen, but it would be pretty cool. I won't lie to you. Oh, I have to equip the spells? Well, I just freaking used all my stuff. Thanks for the assistance, stranger. I'm too weak to defeat these dragons right now. Even my lucidity seems to be fading. That's to be expected when traveling between worlds, but it's much too soon, I wonder. Anyhow, I'll have to be quick about it before I forget. Listen, that dragon comes from my world, and he was not vanquished with our blows. It shall be creeping somewhere else. They don't like to stay in one place, but they are creatures of habit, so they tend to lurk around the same areas. Watch out! Creepy little bat thieves. They only act when near stronger villains. They always are near a dragon. They develop some kind of symbiotic partnership. You see, when you concern yourself with your life, they stole your goods. I think we are safe for now. What's up, Liney? Yo. How you doing? I did Gamer Pro. How's it going? It's going pretty good. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday. I almost said Monday. Oh, that's the end of the demo. Thanks for playing. Honestly, not a terrible game. Combat was a little bit slow at times, but I think I'll keep it on my wish list. Maybe play it on the next Metroidvania marathon that we have. Does it have a release date? Oh, comes out in 5 days. Well, I'll probably keep it on my Metroidvania list. For a future Metroidvania marathon, I'll keep it on my wish list, but probably not going to play it on release, but it was fun.